this mission is impossible to do solo. At least it was not designed for solo players. It is final mission of the Shadow Company. It's called Cartel No More, where you have to detonate charges on two cargo shipments outside of the terminal. You have to open 3 safes inside of the terminal, and you have to clear the terminal itself. And the thing is, first of all, each thing you do takes 7 minutes. And there's 5 things you have to do, actually 5 things you have to protect, and also you have to clear the terminal in the meantime. And you see, and then there is only 27 minutes, like a half an hour more or less. So how do you do it solo? Obviously you have to multitask and you have to do a couple of things at once, right? Otherwise it wouldn't work, right? And what I'm doing there, I'm taking a vehicle and I'm going to the terminal. And it's very important to also clear a little packs of enemies outside of the terminal as well. And I will explain you why. Because I need a lot of vehicles to finish this mission. What I'm doing with the vehicles, I'm taking the vehicles and I'm blocking the doors outside of the terminal. There is 6 doors outside of the terminal and 1 on the roof. 6 doors I need to block using cars, and the one on the roof I don't need to block it because bots cannot go through the doors on the roof, right? And if you block the door over here using the car, the bots will not be able to pass it. So this solves the problem with the terminal, clearing the terminal. Reinforcements will not be allowed inside, right? And you will be able to actually start drilling safes. You don't have to be really close to the safes you just need to start drilling them. And you don't need to worry about bots which will disable drilling. And of course, the reason why you need to clear small packs of enemies outside of the terminal before you start everything, because the reinforcements for them are coming in vehicles, in cars, and this is in jeeps to be precise, right? And maybe heavy bots are coming in the Humvees. And yeah, so you need as many vehicles as possible, right? You blocking the doors. There is 6 doors outside of the terminal. But you will need another 4 extra cars to do what I'm doing, to do my strategy. So it's a lot of cars, and you're very limited on time. Remember that you need to have 7 minutes to do each objective, right? And there is 2 supply sites you have to destroy outside of the terminal, right? And each of them is 7 minutes. Okay, I'm taking the next car now. Yeah, use the roof and jump on top of them. It will speed up the process. If you walk, perhaps it will not work as good. Okay, I got an SUV right now, which looks like a very old SUV with the wooden boards outside as a design, right? I don't know what kind of year it could be. It's like 1980 or 1976, for example. Okay, look at them. There is this little packs of enemies. They already in a jeep. They already brought a jeep to my place, and I'm really happy because of that. So I'm taking the jeep. Be aware that these jeeps will eventually explode if you don't take them, maybe after 5 minutes or so. So if you see the jeep, just take it. When you take it, then it doesn't really matter. It will not explode anymore. Okay, and you blocked another door, and I have another car which I just got. To SUV to be precise, and yep, I'm getting there and I'm blocking more doors. This is as dumb as it is, but I mean, I'm not really doing any cuts over here. I just want you to see the whole process and how long it takes, because I'm very short on time, although it looks very kind of slow what I'm doing. Every second over here counts. Okay, I'm blocking another door. And I need to quickly check the map and see where I can find another car. But before I do that, I'm just trying to go to the roof. Again, every time I jump, it saves me some trip, it saves me some time, right? Okay, let's go and see. Okay, another car is kind of over there. It's close enough, so you jump Makes no sense to go very, very far, right? Because you will just waste all the time. I'm also, in the meantime, I'm trying to clear small packs of enemies again. This is just for the reinforcements. To trigger reinforcements, I need these reinforcements to be there, right? For my own good. And again, back to the terminal we go. As if you ask me about other players, yes, it's not my first try. Sometimes I was meeting other players and they were killing me. Sometimes they were just inviting me in their own team after they killed me. So, and every time I encountered players while I was trying that, I was just restarting the game because I really don't want to actually do this with other team. You know, like it was a solo guide anyway. Okay, over here I found no vehicles around, but I found actually this quad bike, and this will do to go fast to other vehicles. The other vehicle is around zoo area, right? And be careful over there. There's because you can easily get into the aquarium area. There is always a lot of players there fighting. Don't go too close to that area. Just take the vehicle which is there and run away. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, there's a lot of bots over here as well. Be careful. Okay, I got my vehicle. I'm happy enough right now. I'm going back. Is it the last car for to block the terminals? Right, but you will see it's not enough. I was doing this, I was trying to just block the terminals and do the missions, and it was just not enough. Okay, there's more reinforcements and it's really nice. Okay, nice, thank you guys. Okay, let's go with this car and block the remaining door. And then it's gonna be the terminal, right? The terminal is fully blocked. It means that I can go inside, I can clear the terminal, and it will be fine. By the way, you don't need the terminal key. I repeat, you don't need the terminal key, because when you put an explosive on the supply side, outside, all the doors are open immediately. Okay, I'm taking this jeep now, and you see there is this additional thing I need to do. There is another 4 cars I need, actually 3 to be precise. I'm blocking this area where I put an explosive. So bots cannot really disarm this explosive if I block it in a way I'm gonna show you right now. For the next bit, I will need, I see electric vehicle is actually, okay, I have another jeep over there. Anyway, I need 1 long car, and doesn't matter a number of other cars, like 3 more cars, right? I need, but one of them have to be long car, not short, because what I need to do, I need to block it and in front and on sides. This one is perfect to block on the another side, right? There is like 2 containers around. When I'm taking this jeep, it blocks it on another side. Okay, let's go. Let's block it. You see, I'm blocking from one side, another side, and I need to block the front. To block the front, I need 1 long car and 1 short, or doesn't really matter, 2 long cars or whatever. Long car can be a Hammer or Humvee, or even SUV. Although I already brought an SUV over here, but I prefer for this particular bit because when I was using other cars, shorter cars, there was a possibility that bots will be able to get through them and disarm them, right? Now I'm going after electric vehicle, I'm going after Hammer, and I needed just to block the front. Okay, it's sometimes, very often, Hammer spawns over here. It's quite fast. You can get there in no time. Right, what is on timer now? 10 minutes, 19 seconds. It's kind of I'm already very short on time. Remember that takes 7 minutes to do anything, right? And what I need to do over here, I need to make it all in the time, which is like I think I have 17 minutes left. Okay, right. Okay, just stop it right here, and I need additional car, right? The last car. And I see the closest car would be this amphibious vehicle. It's quite short, but it's going to work for me right now over there because I already have one long car there parked. Okay, I'm going after it. And this location is also, it's in the water. So be aware that, you know, I didn't even know how to get outside of the water, but after this video you will know how I did this. Anyway, I'm jumping again. I'm getting there quite fast. 9 minutes left before the gas starts, but it is really fine. There is another 7 or 8 minutes after the gas starts before the game finishes, before the game ends. Like, this is the last car for this preparation anyway, and I think I'm actually can do it in time. Although I was trying to get on top over here and I was not able, and by some reason my amphibious vehicle a little bit stuck over here. I was I'm not panicked, but I mean I'm really short on time over here. You see, it's now 8:32. I really need to start the process, and this is the preparation. Okay, there was another Jeep which was also working, but I didn't know that it's there. Anyway, now we can just park it over here, so there will be make sure that there is no serious gaps. And now, all good. We're starting the actual execution. Put an explosive on this one. This starts the process and opens all the doors. This is fine. I don't really need all the doors to be open right now, but because they're all closed by my cars, nobody will run in or out of the terminal right now. And I'm putting my boat over here in front of the next site, next supply site, and it will be used later. Right now, I'm just triggering it, but you see, there will be they will disarm it. I'm just like doing this to kind of remove their attention from my own person, right? Now I'm going into take the actual ammunition, and I'm going inside of the terminal. You perhaps notice that I have a smoke on me, and this smoke is actually very important. Anyway, it will play its role later, right? Now I'm jumping onto the roof of the terminal, and there is this one door which bots cannot use. And my thing is, now I have to clear the terminal as fast as possible. There is a lot of bots over here. The most important bots you have to worry about are the guys with the shields. They can kill you in no time because it's really hard to deal with them, except that if you throw an explosive at them. But these bots are very aggressive, but you cannot even imagine how aggressive they will be if their doors are open. There will be loads of the heavy bots running inside. Because I'm safe inside with the cars blocking the doors. Okay, you see the charge was diffused, but this is one of the charges which was not protected. The first charge is still on, right? Now I need to actually, anyway, first of all, clear the terminal. Don't look at the progress of my actually quest when I do put a screen on pause, because it's just notoriously buggy and it's always kind of broken. I was doing this previous time, I did couple of steps and then it just doesn't refresh. But anyway, I still need to clear the terminal and I still need to open the safes in order to progress there. Okay, I'm throwing the grenade, removing this guy, and your priority over here, among other things, are self-reses, because again, over here it's very easy to die because everybody is shooting at you. Everybody is like, they have like shotguns and everything. They can just knock you in a second anyway. Okay, deal with the guys. By the way, For the builds, you can check my X page. I will have a link there for the builds of the guns. They're not that important. You can take any build you want. I'm prefer running 890 Bryson because this is kind of one shots all the boss, including heavy bots anyway. Okay, running around. Like over here, it's a little bit more quiet. Okay, I found my armor for 3 plates. I need to get rid of all the boss first before I start drilling, because I don't want them to disarm it, right? Okay, one's done. Where's the one who's shooting me? Okay, this is the guy. One is started already. Okay, one safe is started. I have some time left, so if it will be not disarmed, it will be fine. My main concern is the explosive site outside, which is now not armed. The other one is fine, but this one, okay, I got another health item, which is fine. Okay, another self-res, nice. Okay, let's go. I need to start drilling the safes now. Drilling another safe, and there is another downstairs over there. Okay, drilling it as well. And this is pretty much. I need to make sure that I can't find anyone. Looks like everyone is dead. Nobody is attacking me anyway over here. I'm just checking for some useful items. Right, can't find anything useful. Now I need to go outside, and this is important now. Why do I have smokes on me? The smokes are essential for this part, because as you would perhaps guess, there is a lot of bots outside now. They can't get in, and it's almost impossible if you don't have smokes to arm actually this thing, right? This explosive over here, to plant an explosive. So I'm putting the smoke, and I'm using the smoke as a disguise for me, just to actually plant an explosive. Now I have to be really fast and get to my armored boat. And the reason for that, I have my machine gun over there, turret, and use the headshots and kill the bots who are trying to disarm my explosive. There's just one tip here. They always try to do on the left side. If you focus your attention on the left side, you will be fine. And there will be now enormous amount of all sorts of reinforcements, like, because there is 5 points of interest now are engaged, and each point of interest, such as safe or explosive site, attract reinforcements, right? Look, heavy bullets over here. Okay, one of the explosives now exploded. The one which I started first, right? So it means that I'm 7 minutes in. You see, there is 1 minute 37 seconds before the actual gas starts. And the good thing after the gas starts, that there is no reinforcements anymore possible after that, right? So if you survive that long, then there will be no new reinforcements. But to let you know that there is a lot of bots outside right now. I don't know, maybe a couple of hundreds or so. Answering your questions now about what happens when there are other players coming and they can interfere with your progress. Yes, but they have to also deal with 100 bots which are outside the terminals now. I know that some of them will run away when they see that many bots, you know, just enormous amount. You see, this bot is be careful when they're running. When like a lot of them, they can eventually sneak in and disable the explosive, and it will be the end of the story because it's too close to completion. It was really close call. Anyway, there is a 24 seconds. I think there is a last wave coming. The last wave of guys who want to actually disarm the explosives. right? Because there is like a 6 seconds left. Maybe there is no waves anymore as well. Okay, as you see, radiation starts and there is a last wave. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes 20 seconds. As you see now, the last wave. There will be no more because again, the gas started. No new reinforcements. Everybody is dead right now or waiting. Okay. And I was sitting here. All you have to do is wait. So I will fast forward the next few minutes or so, just because there's nothing really happened. I was sitting there waiting for something, but nobody was coming anyway. And as you see, there's like a minutes and minutes, nothing really happening before the next explosion. Okay, it's about to explode now. After the explosion, you drop everything and you run, inside. And the reason for that, I just want to get money. Nothing really. I can wait here and the mission will actually end, but I also want to stay alive. This is important. If you want to stay alive, you go into the terminal and see. Open the money, take the money from the safes. In order to get my personal exfil and some self-res, I just need to get there and get the money from safes. Okay, because one safe is already open, there will be 2 more safes opened. But I'm already on a safe side, pun intended, right? Everything's done more or less. You see the safes are finishing. There's no one inside. Okay, it's gonna open just now. I'm taking the stuff from the safe, money. I have enough money now, but there's another safe which is about to finish now. Okay, finished. Getting more money. And now the mission is done. Cartel no more, right? Solo versus Cartel. Okay, now what we're doing? We want to get out, and I see that there is like a buying station there as well, right? I get all the money because I'm greedy. Okay, there is a buying station there. I need to buy my personal exfil. And here is the surprise. You will see where the guys are. They're not really disappear magically. They're all over the place, these guys. They're there. And you see how many of them are on this side. But there's even more on the other side. They just destroyed my car. I just wanted to run over. But no. I killed a lot of them though. But you see how many were shooting me now. In the report, right? Everybody is shooting me. Okay, now it's time. Unfortunately, don't have any more smokes. Anyway, personal exfil is there. Additional self-res is there. Now I just need to get some plates and get out. That's the plan, right? Let's see if they will let me, because there's so many of them. They drop you so fast, right? Okay, I got my plates and I have to go to my personal exfil, which is okay. The mask is important as well. The personal exfil is in the center of the stadium, right, on the playing field, and that's great. I have how much time left? 1 minute 16 seconds. It's kind of enough. It is safe enough to get out. And of course, 66 seconds left, and I'm calling my own exfil, which takes about 1 minute, and it means that I'm on time, right? This is how you do it solo. I wouldn't say that it was easy, but I can tell you one thing, if you're still watching, that it's very useful to know that you can block the exits and block anything from bots using cars. And this is will be useful in many other quests and missions anywhere, right? Until it is patched. But for now, it is kind of a very working method. If you want to do something like solo like that, and it's really impossible to do it solo without doing something like what I've done, or you have to be really, I don't know, lucky or something if you don't do this. Anyway, my exfil is around here, and I hope this video was not really boring or any kind. At least it was done. I am DMZ solo runs. That's what I do. I do solo runs, and even if the mission is seems to be impossible to finish solo, there's always a way. Except the mission where you have to help your teammates to do this, this, and this. This is impossible to do solo, unfortunately. And there is another mission, I didn't even touch it. Help your teammates to do 5 missions. You don't need all the missions. You can always leave one mission unfinished to progress the faction missions anyway. And over here, yes, that mission obviously is final one. I got my rule breaker as a reward, and I'm really myself, I feel like a rule breaker over here. Anyway, that's why the name. So if you're a solo player, and I broke the rules because the mission was designed for teams. Anyway, enough bragging, right? Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.